Long ago, in a quiet valley ringed by silver-tipped mountains, there lived 3 wandering storytellers. Each had a unique way of seeing the world, and together they traveled from village to village, telling tales that stirred hearts. One cold dawn, they reached a desolate hamlet high up in the hills. The villagers were silent, their faces ashen. A terrible drought had struck. Wells had run dry, crops had withered, fear and despair hung heavy like low clouds. The first storyteller, named Aaron, climbed onto a cracked stone well and raised his voice. "Friends," he said, "I see your sorrow, but I also see possibility. Look at this well. It is dry now, but the earth beneath still holds water, unseen. We must dig deeper. Only by going beyond the surface can we reach the life beneath." The villagers listened, but some shook their heads. "We have tried. We have dug more in the past and found nothing." Then the second storyteller, Celine, stepped forward. She drew from her satchel a small dried seed, shriveled but not dead. "Watch this," she said. She dropped the seed into the parched ground. Days passed. The villagers watched, weary and skeptical. On the 7th morning, a tiny green shoot broke through cracked earth. "See," she said, "life persists when we trust the hidden. Even the driest soil has strength. Even the driest heart can awaken." Still, doubt lingered. Some villagers murmured, "That is but one plant. It cannot feed us all." Then the third storyteller, Cato, smiled and told them this. In a distant land, a king fell ill. Great physicians came, but none could heal him. A young child, curious, asked the king's gardener to brew a tea from common wild herbs. The king drank it and recovered. The remedy was simple, humble, unseen. Sometimes the greatest cure is what we dismiss because it seems too small. Cato then invited the villagers. "Let us combine Aaron's depth, Celine's seed, and my humble herb. We will dig deeper wells, plant seeds even where soil seems dead, brew teas from the mountain herbs to sustain people when food fails." Moved, the villagers agreed. The storytellers worked side by side with them. Some dug new shafts deeper than ever. Some scattered seeds into rocky soil. Some gathered wild herbs to make infusions of leaves and roots. Over weeks, miraculous signs appeared. Water trickled in the new well shafts. Green tendrils curled from barren fields. Weak villagers found strength in herbal brews. The hamlet's gloom lifted. Laughter returned. One evening, as the sun painted the valley gold, the 3 storytellers gathered in the village square. Children played, streams murmured, adults greeted them with tea and thanks. Aaron said, "We showed you what lies beneath. That depth is hidden unless we seek it." Celine said, "We planted hope, trusting that life stirs even in silence." Cato said, "We offered humble help. The simplest remedy often heals what pride and despair cannot." Then they rose to leave. Before departing, the chief said, "Tell us, what shall we remember of your visit?" The storytellers looked at one another. Then Aaron spoke. "Remember 3 things. First, look beneath the surface, for true treasures hide where eyes do not see. Second, trust the small seed, for greatness often begins as a whisper. Third, cherish simple cures, for humility and kindness heal deeper wounds than any grand gesture." With that, the 3 wandered on, their laughter echoing in the wind as they disappeared over the mountain pass. And in that valley, generations would tell the tale of the drought that ended, not by miracles from afar, but by the quiet power of depth, seed, and humble care.
Mindful Tales YouTube.